Hopefully our mics and camera work because Lori and Patty and Logan are in Costa Rica, and who knows? Who knows what we're doing today? So let us know if our mics are not working. And if that's the case, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do at
I don't know
that
how
point.
to fix it. So
we don't really know how to fix it.
We'll start miming.
Yeah. As usual, you've got Britton, and then we have some special guests today. So you've got...
I'm Lauren.
And you guys might remember that Lauren interned for us about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now she works at Chick-fil-A. She's a manager at Chick-fil-A, just down the road.
Yeah.
And so she brought us some yummy treats this morning, which is exciting. I'm like, oh, somebody's watching. If you're watching, are our mics working? Please let us know. New camera. No idea. And then we've got
Alex. Hi.
And Alex runs mostly our flavored, like 1 pound, or
12
it's not
ounce.
a 1 pound anymore. Yeah.
No, not anymore.
It's the 12-ounce machine. So most of the retail packaging that you guys get has been run by Alex. She's very good at what she does. And I like that she is always like keeping our stock full. She's like, what do you need? What do you need?
Yeah.
I can adjust. So,
I don't like gaps. I don't like holes. So
Yeah.
I like to make sure everything is in its place.
trust me, we appreciate it. She's like, no, I know there's 3 of this, but I need 14 of this.
I'm on it.
Yeah. So it's super nice. So she runs that machine, which is awesome. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's fun. I named her Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy.
Like
I
we have,
did.
Okay.
I can see you have 5 people now. So for real, if somebody could comment if the mics are working,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Or not working and we're just mouthing, you know? I guess I could check on Facebook. That's always something that we can do.
Troubleshooting.
Like, is
Self-troubleshooting.
Logan going to be texting us?
Strong women.
Yeah. Logan texted
We're
us.
going to figure it out. Hi.
He
Hi,
said
Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Okay. Our mics are working? Yeah. Good.
Cool.
Great.
Perfect.
Good morning. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, guys. They took the camera we normally use to Costa Rica so that they could take really cool videos and stuff, because it is much better at taking videos. So this is our backup camera, and Logan set it up before he left, and then he gave me a list of instructions, and he's like, make sure this is plugged in, and if this isn't on, then this isn't going to work. And
Oh
I'm like,
boy.
okay. Okay.
That's-
Hopefully.
Sounds like you got it.
But yeah, it's good.
Cool.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
So we are trying our January hot cocoa bar box. You guys should have all gotten them by now. If you haven't, let us know. But USPS is,
Struggling
Yeah.
a little bit.
yeah, they just take a minute. Okay, so number 1 is chocolate cinnamon.
Mm.
It sounds so good.
That does sound
Mhm.
good.
And you guys have never had these.
I have not. I
haven't
I
either.
packaged them and I smelled them
Yeah.
and they smelled delicious.
Yeah, because usually the day we taste them is the day that they're brewed for the office because we already had to brew a whole pot. So yeah, I have not had these, gosh, in probably 8 months because
Oh God.
we R&D so far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't even remember what they taste like. But chocolate cinnamon. Let's. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Costa
I'm like,
Rica.
we don't know who you are though. So it's one of you.
Just
So
says
go to
Facebook
the
user.
second link in the top thing so that you can tell us who you are. Please and thank you. Okay, so we're going to try the chocolate cinnamon.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Me too. Oh, it smells good.
It does smell good.
like this is available too in 12-ounce and K-cups, but they are selling really fast.
Oh wow.
It's good. It's not like overpowering, you know, like the
Mm-mm.
cinnamon's not overpowering.
Yeah.
So it's
Mm.
good.
And I chose to drink
Really
mine
good.
black.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Bold.
I prefer to taste the flavored black and
I
it's quite tasty.
that
That's
says like
bold.
Melissa cream and sugared it like
Yes.
perfectly
Yes.
today. Oh, I need to go back to the chat to see who's commenting. Oh, it's Sedona. We don't really have our Wi-Fi. Good morning, Sedona. I hope
Hi,
you're having
Sedona.
fun.
Good morning.
Are you having fun? Is it cool?
Are you dancing in the hotel
Gotta
room?
be better than here. We've had snow days today and yesterday.
And rainy.
Yeah.
Like
Surprised
rainy,
about today.
rainy snow.
But I guess the back roads,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Our roads are pure ice.
Ice.
Yeah.
All
Just
ice.
Straight ice.
Which
It's
is why
terrible.
USPS is likely struggling.
Right.
Another reason at
No
least.
kidding. Yeah, I don't think trucks could even make it down our road.
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. So this is velvety chocolate with the warmth of fragrant cinnamon. And we have a like pure cinnamon. And then at holiday time, we have like a cinnamon nutmeggy flavor, but I don't know that we've ever done a chocolate cinnamon.
I like it.
I'm a fan.
I am too.
Delicious.
I'm a fan.
I like it.
Very good.
Okay, so 12-ounce and K-cups, the full size are available now, which is exciting. We did get some comments on this because apparently we did 2 cinnamons, which I'm really sorry. We didn't even think about it. Wasn't even like...
But you know what? It goes with the brood.
Yeah.
You know, it's you guys always are very thematic.
Yeah.
And we do happen to have winter months that are all next to each other.
That's what we were like. It
Christmassy.
sounds so wintry, right?
Mhm.
And then I guess we just didn't even put it together that it's 2 cinnamons because they're such different cinnamons.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Whoops.
It'll be delicious.
Okay.
I'm a fan. I like.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's your favorite coffee. We love that.
Hi, buddy.
So if you aren't signed up for our coffee subscription box, it's $20 and it ships for free. And you can either get these like 4 2.5-ounce bags, which make at least a pot. It depends how strong you like your coffee. You might be able to get some more. Or you can get K-cups. Or now we have full size available too.
Yep, we do 12 ounce.
And the reason that we did that is because some people were having trouble getting it after it launched. So you can make sure and stock up before everybody gets the chance to stock up. We don't make that much. When it's gone, it's gone.
Yep, it's a finite amount.
Yeah.
It's my easiest part of the shift whenever I get my subscriptions.
You're like, oh, I get to run this all day.
Yeah.
So this is the coffee subscription box. It's themed every month too.
Which is so fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
Fun to have all the different labels and artwork.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's my
flavors.
favorite part is seeing what the labels are and the theme. And
Yeah.
I have to say, this is the first time I've been here almost a year. This is the first time I've been excited about all four and really wanted to taste them. And then you asked me to join you. So I'm really excited.
I was like, would you please? Because half the office is not up for
They're
it.
not here.
Not here for it at all. Hola from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, hi, Patty.
Okay, so you're at the airport. You're late. I thought you had a quick layover, Patty. You're getting there? Hopefully. I'm like, the weather should be fine in Fort Lauderdale. You shouldn't have a problem. I wonder how your drive was. Were you okay? Did you survive? I was in her office and she's like, I don't know how I'm going to do this.
How did
they
the
just driving to the airport last night to Detroit.
Okay.
She was probably fine.
I'm like, you're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. She's like, what if it's ice? I'm like, it's going to be 35 degrees. It'll be okay.
Everything was melting. And by the time she would have left work, everything was just watery.
Well, yeah, she had to go to the airport, at like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning or something.
I can understand, though. At nighttime, everything, gets colder, but it's warming up this week. So
yeah,
it should be okay.
Yeah, once those roads melt a little bit.
Yeah.
And she had Will.
Sedona, disgusting. Nobody wants to know that.
Ew.
She gets
car sick.
Well, she gets super car sick, and they have to ride.
I do too.
Like in big buses and trucks, and that's part of the reason I didn't want to go because I get super car sick too.
Oh, that means
I have to play sleep if I'm not actually sleeping.
To drive. Patty, the drive was scary. The highways are fine this morning, but I will say southbound was completely stopped. I don't know what was going on. So
interesting.
I get on at Thompson, and south was like gridlock.
That's not normal.
No,
not right there. It's like that usually further south.
Fenton, Fenton area.
That's true.
And that's the next exit from that area.
So
it could be something in there.
Just
rub it in that 80 degrees.
It's actually 80 here too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
80 minus 50, give or take a little bit.
It's okay. My dad lives in Fort Lauderdale, and every day for the last 2 weeks, he's been sending me a screenshot of the weather.
Yeah, my mom lives in North Carolina, so it's the same.
Yeah, he's super nice. He's just sharing that love.
I did talk to somebody. One of our partners is from Oregon, and he was telling me that they got 2 inches of snow and were shut down for a whole week.
Yeah, it's very different when they get snow over there.
I had no
east and west
idea.
of the mountain too.
Yeah, that's why I thought they would be snow prepped.
Where
and,
is he?
Ready. I'm not exactly sure, but he said he's on the side of the mountain that doesn't get snow.
Oh.
Okay. So he's on the west
that makes
side.
sense.
Yeah.
He's by the coast.
Yeah. So
they don't know how to handle it.
No.
The east side of the mountain is like Michigan. They're used to it. They're ready for it. And the west side of the mountain, it's just like, it's raining. It's why is it white? Why is it sticking? Why isn't it going away?
Yeah.
They don't know.
That's what
it's
said.
very strange. The weather is very different.
I was apologizing for having my kids yesterday at work, which they were being good and stuff, but I was
they're
just
actually
like,
really good here,
hey, my kids are here, and just in case they run in or whatever. He's like, oh, mine have been home for a week. I'm like, yeah, they've been at the office a lot.
It's okay.
Hi, Alex. Oh, logging off. Okay, safe flight.
Safe flight.
Bye,
Have a great
guys.
time.
Have fun.
I had coffee on the beach with Dad. That's nice, Sedona.
Aw.
Oh, north. There was a car fire going north.
Ooh.
Hi, Lauren. How's Ella, Dad?
Oh, she's good. She's doing well. She misses you guys, but she's good.
Ella is the dog, and my dad is a bit attached.
Yes, she misses him.
Have you guys seen those videos where it's like the grandpa or the dad, and like they do not want a dog, and they like throw a big fit about getting a dog,
and then they get the dog,
and then this
inseparable.
is the dog.
That's Ella.
Yeah, that is
sure.
Ella.
For sure. She's doing
100%.
good though.
They had a photo shoot, just him and Ella. Absolutely.
I need to see the photos.
I need to see that too.
Yeah.
Hello.
Those are not hanging
why
up
are
in the
those not
house.
circulated?
Right? Ridiculous.
Why are they not poster size right
it's
here?
So funny. Okay, so the next coffee we're going to try, it's another cinnamon, but this is like a more like creamy cinnamon. Like, what is it? Like rice? Oh, horchata is made of like rice something.
Oh,
right?
it's milk.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a milk drink.
Yeah.
I think it's rice milk.
We had a friend whose family, I think they're only first or second generation to the United States, and they would make horchata, and it was so good.
Yum.
So good.
I'm excited.
So we thought that this would be fun. Hopefully you guys love it.
It smells good.
Smells
Smells
so good.
delicious. Mm-hmm. It smelled delicious packaging it.
Oh yeah. See, that's a really different cinnamon.
It is.
Really different. Like
it's much more like subtle.
Completely different.
You get like that kick of cinnamon. All of these chats are from Dad. He took over my phone. So you're the one being gross, Dad. Thank you.
So wait, who actually threw up in the car?
Sedona.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Sedona did.
Yeah.
But now, Dad's on her phone. Well, because it's expensive. Oh, drinking this one now. It's so good. This one's really good.
It is good.
I might need to get a bag of this one, actually. And I'm not a cinnamon fan.
Mm-hmm.
So if you love cinnamon forward, this is not cinnamon forward.
No.
Chocolate cinnamon was cinnamon forward.
I agree.
This is much more mild. It reminds me of kind of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Really
good. I like this one.
I do too. That's my favorite so far.
These are both really good so far, though.
Mm-hmm.
Some months there's like that weird one where black licorice. I did try it.
Oh, you did?
I did. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
No. But that would be my assumption too, because I don't like that anyway.
Yeah,
right?
But people who love black licorice, they're going nuts over it.
Yeah.
So you love it or you hate it, and there's no in between.
Yeah.
None. I'm going to take another drink of that one because I like it.
Mm.
I feel like those two mixed together would be really good.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Super good. Okay. Our next flavor is chocolate marshmallows. So this is kind of like your standard cocoa. The gooey sweetness of marshmallows blended with milk chocolate.
Yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
I was like, we took the kids outside this weekend. We were hoping to take them sledding, but it was not sledding snow.
Yeah, no, last week it was, but this week it was.
But it was too cold that week, so we didn't take them. So I even got them saucer sleds and.
Wait, so you didn't go with Logan and Roger?
No,
that looked like a fun time.
I know. The kids would have probably loved it too. I don't remember. I feel like we were doing something. Hello, from North Carolina. Oh. Is North Carolina cold? Is that where your parents are?
Yeah, that's probably my mom.
It's probably your mom.
Yes. Gets down to 40s.
So not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not super bad. We had, when I lived there the one year, we had a bad winter because there was an ice storm that came through. And it was like during like a weekday and the whole town like shut down. Like they don't know what to do because they don't have like the plow trucks and salt and stuff. But we had lunch reservations to go somewhere for someone's birthday and we called and they were closed. I mean, the whole downtown was shut down, the colleges, the schools, like there's like 3 people on the road. And of course, one of them was Eric and he's doing like 60 and like, you know, it's just, they don't know what to do.
But that's the problem. Like, you don't want to drive in states that don't know what to do because they don't know what to do.
Right? You're not worried about you. You're worried about everyone else.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, even here, I'll take back roads to get to work
always
instead of the highway just because people are crazy on the highway.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yesterday coming to work, yes, we needed to go slower than the speed limit. But I had somebody driving in front of me at 30 miles an hour on the freeway. I'm like, you're going to be the reason somebody, ruins my car.
Yeah. That's why I took Linden. Just because, too, I feel like on the highways here, a lot of our highways are like 2 lanes. They're not very big. So you don't have a lot of room to get around.
Not till you get to the more rural areas.
Yeah, I just feel like your chances of like dying in a car accident or ending up in a pileup are like so much higher,
especially right now.
Yeah, whereas we have like a couple of back roads, usually like Linden, Fenton, like that all follow the highway.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, you're gonna slide off in a ditch or like you're probably gonna be fine,
right?
Those Michiganders. Yeah, I mean, it snows.
It does.
You know, it's winter.
Yeah.
It does.
We just act accordingly, but not everybody gets the memo.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll say like in the UP and stuff, they're way more equipped.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Than we are.
They get this more often. They got it way more harsh.
Yeah.
You know, but the whole thing is, okay, don't freak out.
Yeah.
It's just going to take a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, the only snowstorm we drove in that was absolutely terrifying was in Colorado for my sister's wedding.
Oh gosh.
And they don't get, where we were, they don't get a lot of snow. We were in Colorado Springs. And so they said they get just swerving around the potholes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's honestly the worst part though, because if you hit those potholes and it's icy and then you just slide out, it's horrible.
Damage your tire, probably the rim. Who knows what else, depending on your car.
Yeah.
If you're on the side street, you're all right.
Yeah.
If you're on the highway, well, they just had a news, some sort of news broadcast about a cop had pulled over someone. Somebody else wasn't paying attention and just ran right into him. Luckily, everyone walked away.
Yeah.
Hurt, but they walked.
It's crazy.
Survived. But what?
Yeah. Crazy. I had got a couple months ago, I went for an oil change and like, you have a bubble in your tire. And I was like, what? And they're like, you probably hit a pothole. I'm like, oh, cool. So I had to replace my tire because I guess the like wall fails and you can get a bubble on the side and then it can blow up.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So when you hit potholes really bad, you need to check for bubbles in your tire.
I probably have a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Interesting.
I had no idea.
Know that.
No idea. But chocolate marshmallow.
Oh, yes.
Let's get it.
I like, too, the videos of the crater potholes where people are, like, planting trees in them.
It smells really good.
It's so good. We don't take care of our roads very well in Michigan, though.
Mm-mm.
Chocolate marshmallow. Okay.
Definitely not in this county.
That's terrifying. This is like, yeah, like after you go sledding. That's where my sledding thought came up. Because then we got Coco with the marshmallows.
Yes.
The kids.
We had it somewhere.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I do too.
The only way we got him to come inside. Bribing him with Coco.
Bribe him sugar.
You know what? What was it? A couple of videos ago, we were making the drinks and we put hot cocoa powder into the coffee. And this honestly tastes pretty similar to that.
That sounds good.
That's actually what I do on the regular.
Yeah, but there's no sugar in this.
Right.
Right?
No, I like it a lot.
Even better.
Yeah, it was good.
I like it a lot.
Similar taste. No sugar. I like it.
Good. And then if you need it, you add it.
So good. Yeah, I know. Melissa babies ours a little bit. She did a good job babying it today.
She did, though.
Not for Alex. She's hardcore. And
straight up.
When we are in diet, we always taste it black. And then we add cream and sugar to see both ways. It just brings out the flavor a little bit more. A little bit of cream.
Totally.
Touch of cream.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
I enjoy cream, not so much a fan, but like any sort of milks, the nut milks, regular milk, I actually like putting a little bit of that in there, mostly just for the acidity to break it down a little bit. Because then I can drink more of it because I like coffee.
Yeah.
But if I just drink it black all the time, my stomach doesn't really love it. So I make it tolerable for my stomach.
There's a chemical in it, and I know we've talked about this before on here, and it's way TMI, but there's actually a chemical in coffee that causes your bowels to react.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not even
great.
your stomach. It's like that. Yeah. That reaction.
It's for me, it's I'm really bad at not eating before I drink my coffee. Okay. If I had I would love a scone every morning. When I was in New York, when I worked at different places, like there's always a deli right there. They always have great pastries. So you always grab a coffee and a scone or a coffee and a bagel. Easy. There's always a bagel.
Right.
But if I had just a little bready something to soak that up, I probably wouldn't ever put anything in my coffee.
We don't have good options like that.
It's one of the most depressing things moving back to Michigan after living somewhere that's so food forward.
Yeah. There's not a like great bakery. It's like fast food bakery.
It's the mom and pops that don't have the giant signs with the big corporate advertising.
They're like down in towns, and that's usually not on your route.
No, and it's not on your radar unless you're looking for it.
Unfortunately,
or you got a good foodie in the friend group. That knows all the places.
Yeah, I know there's some like a cute one down in Holly. It's like Sweet Something Bakery, and they have great bakery, but it's not on my route to work.
Right.
So if I stop and get breakfast lately, it's honestly been Chick-fil-A.
Hey.
Or like Panera, because our store's not even open that early.
Yeah. Panera isn't bad. I like Panera.
Yeah. They usually have like a decent.
I feel like they've stepped up way since they first opened, because I liked a couple of their sandwiches. I didn't like any of their soups for the longest time. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't like things that have the consistency of gravy.
Yes. I haven't tried their soups in a long time because I didn't like their soups.
But I went back after like 5-10 years, and I had an event I had to plan, and I actually went with Panera because it was like the best bang for my buck.
They have great catering.
Great catering. Customer service, all of it. And special detail. Like, they're just good at their job.
Yeah.
And everything that I got not only got rave reviews, but I tasted it. And I'm not picky, but I do have pretty high standards with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I was happy to serve it to those people. So they just kind of figured their stuff out like every company does.
I like it too. They don't use like a lot of dyes and stuff. So for my daughter who's allergic, it's a lot easier to pick stuff there. I don't think Dunkin' uses dyes either. Do you guys know what you do?
I'm not sure.
You don't know?
I don't believe so.
Should find out.
I will find out.
Yeah.
That'll be my mission.
Yeah, because usually I check before I go places so that I like know what she can have.
Right.
Yeah. So fun. Dye allergies are fun. We use a lot of dye in the United States.
We sure do.
And I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of that.
I'm completely unaware.
Like, the allergy.
Yeah. Well, it's only recently considered a real allergy.
Interesting.
The real and fake conversation, yeah.
Well, they couldn't test for it, so they would say it's not a real allergy, and then people are like, "Well, I'm anaphylactic to it."
Right.
So
there is a reaction. We just haven't figured out the name yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's not real.
Yeah. So my brother Branson's allergic, and so that's how we found out Estelle was allergic. And then I just read something really interesting recently, but they're thinking there's a correlation between being allergic to like penicillins and red dye. And they're all allergic to penicillin.
I am too. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is
I haven't had any issues with dyes, but over time I've just noticed different allergies in certain things that pop up.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to Chobani, but I can't eat their yogurt.
Okay.
And I thought it was like a dairy thing, a lactose issue.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty limited in what I can really enjoy.
Yeah.
But it was just Chobani.
Interesting.
It would make my throat close up. And I don't know. And it could be different because that was like 2012.
Yeah.
But I just chose not to eat theirs.
Well, don't the yogurts too, they use different like gut bacterias in them. So like each one has like their proprietary like whatever bacteria that they use. I don't know exactly what it is.
It's their process, though, whatever their proprietary process is. And it's probiotics and stuff like that.
Yogurt kills my stomach. I always really want to like it.
It's Greek yogurt. That's
don't.
the only thing I can do.
Greek yogurt?
Yeah.
Ooh, too thick.
Too thick.
Nope, not for me. Can't do it. Okay. So our last one today is the white chocolate mousse cocoa.
This was the one I was most excited to try.
Oh, it smells really good. It smells like really creamy. Yeah. It just tastes like a really like good creamy coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my number one.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like vanilla is not your jam. This is not going to be for you. It honestly tastes just really nice and creamy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even add anything to this actually. Even like with the choice of, I can put a little, a touch of sweetener and milk. I actually wouldn't. I would drink this as is.
Yeah. It's really good. It's not like a punch in your face flavor. It's just really smooth.
Yeah, it's good.
Really smooth. I'm glad it's your favorite.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that might be my favorite too.
I feel like I'm partial to chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah. I am too.
So I might go chocolate. Like, I think my favorite maybe be chocolate marshmallow. But I did really like the horchata too.
I think the horchata is my favorite.
Horchata is your favorite?
I really did like that chocolate marshmallow, but the white chocolate mousse is my favorite.
So good.
I might be a little biased because I had a cup of coffee randomly just stopped by while I was doing some errands one day, and I had gotten something similar, like a white chocolate mousse, but it had some like raspberry or something with it. And I'm typically not a fruit flavor type. Not a fan. I am the chocolate or almondy, nutty type stuff. And I was just so fascinated. I keep trying to figure out, wait, where did I go? What did I get?
Yeah.
And this is the closest thing to it. So I feel like I'm like, oh, I found it. Okay, now I know what I can order.
We did a white chocolate raspberry at one point that was similar to this with just a hint of raspberry.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It's just the hint.
Yeah.
Little skosh.
Like, I think that even might be our LTO this month at our store. It's like white chocolate raspberry. It usually is around February.
Yeah.
So if you stop into our stores, I'm sure they can make it for you. It's delicious.
Good. It's a good one.
It's good.
Yeah, I like this one. And on the back, we put a little checklist for your hot cocoa bar. Some fun, I don't know what they're called, like little treats,
ingredients,
toppings, boosters, all sorts of ideas to put on your hot cocoa bar. These are really fun. Obviously, the holidays are over, but if you've got guests coming over for winter or sledding or like book club, we like to make little hot cocoa bars or fun stuff like that.
Day hikes with your dog.
And you can do the hot cocoa mix. You can like pre-mix it in a slow cooker.
I have seen that.
Yeah, and so then it's like warm, and then you can just like people scoop it out in a mug and you just like add your ingredients to it. It's a lot of fun. There's some adult toppings on here too, or adult add-ins, I should say.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
It does sound fun.
There's nothing more fun than you have a bunch of friends over and there's just that little bit of engagement with your treats where you got to design, like treat it like the frozen yogurt bar. You go and you get all your toppings and it's just you get to like enjoy it.
Yeah.
Stare at it, embrace that moment.
We did that like winter birthday party for Sedona one time with one of these hot cocoa bars. It was
that's great.
But some of the girls, I mean, they were 9, 10. The cocoa that they made was intense.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they put a little bit of everything in there.
Oh yeah, and then they're like sitting there like trying to drink it. And we're like,
I don't actually like it.
It's not working out, huh? It's not working out for you.
Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, crazy.
That's fun.
Yeah, super
like that.
fun. So that's our January box. All of the full size are live online right now. They are selling fast. And we did not make as many K-Cups this time as we did the last couple of months. So
I made just as many 12-ounce. So
yeah. The 12-ounce goes really fast. I think we're almost down. We're like digging into the last box already.
I've already reused one of the boxes.
Yeah.
So
I believe that.
That disappeared quick.
Yeah, we're big proponents of reusing whatever we can. So like the cases that we store the coffee in on the shelf, when it's gone, it's like a big box. We put them back over to production, and they just keep putting bags of coffee in it, and they just keep coming back and forth until they're literally falling apart.
Yeah, and then we recycle them. I did break down a few yesterday.
Oh yeah.
But it, you know what always weirdly trips me up is when I get back a box of the thing I'm making, and the only thing that's different on that label is the date. But it always, like, I will, I have my labels, I get in my routine, I get my headphones in, I start dancing while I'm doing stuff, and it'll...
You're like, wait a minute.
And it's like all of a sudden, deer in headlights, I can't think, I forget to breathe, I'm like...
That's so funny.
Headphone squirrel. What?
Yeah.
I come back. That's the wrong label.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, just take
it's a new date.
Cool.
Yeah. I did that. My son's in Taekwondo, and he got a new belt last week. He did the belt testing, went to a yellow belt, and I went to go tie it on him, and I'm like, I can't remember how to do this. Something about it being from white to yellow, I lost the whole thing. I'm like, I can't tie this
What's
belt.
About?
Yeah. How do you do this anymore? I'm like, you guys reuse and recycle kind of, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, what do you do with all your food?
So at the end of the day, I know for breakfast, when we have our breakfast waste, we get it all together, and then we obviously have to, count for it and do that. And then we will give it to our employees or things like that, employees. And then if they don't want it, then we give it to our guests. We call it surprise and delight.
Yeah.
So we'll give it to our guests and just tell them we have stuff left over. If they'd like it, it's free. It's on us.
Awesome.
That's great.
And then a lot of our kitchen stuff, more of the chicken that we don't use, at the end of the day, we count for it and then we freeze it. And then at the end of each week, we have somebody it's called Shared Table. They come from all the shelters and things like that, and they pick it up and we bag it for them, and it goes to the shelters.
So it goes to local
awesome.
shelters?
Yep, it goes to the shelters.
That's so
like
smart.
That. Yeah.
That's really great.
Because restaurants, they throw so much food away.
Yeah.
It's like there's people who really need that food, and if you can't, use it, then why not?
Right, yeah, no, we love it. And it's great to see them come in and they thank us, and, they'll send us pictures and things like that. So it's cool. So the only waste that we have that we don't use is things that, customers have touched, that are wrong
things
or that they don't want. Then, we have to throw them away, and they get confused by that, right? But
wasn't that you guys that I swear I saw this on social media, and I think it's Chick-fil-A, that if you don't use your sauces, you can put them in the bin to get sanitized and redone. Is that real?
I'm not sure. I don't ever do that just because I wouldn't want to get a sauce packet and it smells like hand sanitizer. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't do that. So if guests leave things on the table, I usually just throw them away. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there was really mixed comments on it.
Yeah. I get the waste thing, but also it's a sanitary issue, right? I personally wouldn't want that. And there's,
I always feel bad, at restaurants. I'm like, please don't give me that, or please don't. I'm not going to eat that, so please don't put it on the plate.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. So
and they do anyway.
Yeah.
Coleslaw. Every time someone tries to give me coleslaw, I'm like, please, I don't want anything else. I just don't want the coleslaw.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
Somebody else will eat it.
Yeah.
That's cool that you guys give all that food. I know when we mislabel coffee or weird stuff, we have a whole section where we try to give it to a local shelter or the military or, whoever can use it. And it's not bad. It's just usually labeled wrong or the package wrinkled or something weird.
It's just not pretty. It's something that you wouldn't put on the shelf to show a customer.
Right. You can't sell it, but
there's nothing wrong with it.
Right. It's like that misfit foods. I keep seeing that on Facebook.
Exactly what I was thinking about, the veggies.
That they're misformed.
Yeah. They're ugly, but there's nothing different about their nutritional value or their freshness. They're just kind of
Yeah.
But I know I've actually wanted to sign up for that a couple of times.
I know. I thought about it too. It's honestly still kind of expensive.
Yeah.
I think anytime you're shipping food to your house, it's just kind of expensive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. Shipping's expensive.
Yes.
So that's never fun. But yeah, we like companies that try to, reuse what they have. I know you guys have dealt with some of the labels and the name changes or, older styles of boxes. And we're like, well, it's just outer packaging. Well, we're not
the stuff inside was just made and is just perfect for you now.
Big company who just likes to throw stuff away for the sake of throwing stuff away.
Yeah, right.
We use whatever we can. We're pretty scrappy.
Yeah.
But that's part of why I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a little too neurotic for a massive inefficiency, like just tossing it because we don't need it.
Yeah.
And then where it goes from there, that makes my brain hurt. And
there are some things where we've had to. It's like, okay, it's time to bite the bullet.
Sure,
it's been 15 years.
That's time. That bullet's dead. It needs to go away. Bury it.
Yeah.
But
Hello. This sounds amazing. Yeah. If you aren't signed up for our coffee subscription box, it's a really cool way to try 4 new coffees every month that do not exist on our normal shelf.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they're your favorites and we get a lot of comments, they do become normal flavors. Like the white chocolate strawberry. I know
that's delicious.
Got upgraded from a subscription box to the shelf.
That is delicious. Yeah, I didn't expect to like that. As a don't like the fruits.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Have you ever tried the banana? Because I threw a fit.
The bread one? Banana?
Yeah, I was not going to try banana.
I haven't tried it, but it's because I can't stand the way it smells when I'm packaging it.
I feel that.
Because it smells like my favorite Runt, and it makes me hate it.
It's really strong when you're packaging it.
It's just the syrup. Like it's the flavoring is intense. And then it's packaged. And when I smell it brewed, it smells fun.
Yeah.
Like I want to try it, but I'm kind of like,
yeah, I've said before, it took me like 10 years to try it.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel less bad.
It's actually really good. Like surprisingly good.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not even a banana like flavored candy fan.
Okay.
So like I don't like a banana Laffy Taffy.
Oh, love that.
I do like
was
banana
just talking
Runts though.
to Melissa about it. Like those are the best ones. She was talking about the Laffy Taffy. I was talking about the Runts. And it's just I don't know how to feel it, but I have to try it. I do have to just bite the bullet.
Have to try it. Yeah. Bill says love it.
Well,
you like the
Bill,
banana?
I feel like I need to trust Bill.
Yeah.
So I might need to just.
Bill's got a whole closet. Whole closet full. And Bill, I've been watching more of the Harlan Corbin, whatever, Netflix shows. So good.
Those are good.
So good.
I haven't seen the most recent one. Was it Fool Me Once?
Yeah, we just watched Fool Me Once.
I did watch that.
Great.
That was actually very good.
Oh, it's delicious.
I think we're watching The Stranger right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
I never finished it.
I need to read his books. I need to go read his books.
I bet his books are amazing.
Yeah,
because they're always better.
Bill said they're good.
Very good. Banana Laffy Taffy and Runts are the best.
No, just the Runts are good. I will go to my grave on this. Just the Runts.
Do you like a Taffy, a Laffy Taffy flavor?
I do like Laffy Taffies. I just don't like banana.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like the banana either.
Okay.
I like the pink one. The
I feel
strawberry one.
Okay.
Yeah. Only the strawberry, really.
See, I feel like banana is it's one of those divisive things. Like you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
I
strongly.
Think really different like artificial banana flavors. Kind of like cherry can have really different artificial cherry flavors. So you just have to like find the one that speaks to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
I think Runts are sweeter in general or something. I don't know. I like the Runts though. What other? Oh, I feel like banana saltwater taffy would be okay though. I feel like I would like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like saltwater taffy, but it kind of all tastes the same to me.
I would kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I would too.
I've not had very many that taste super different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all limited in terms of how much my body can handle eating that. I feel like I could eat a lot more Laffy Taffy. Maybe it's probably a chemical that's not supposed to be in my body, but
probably. I debated between, we were at it's not family, it's Rural King. Love that store, Rural King.
Ooh, what's that?
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so it's like a Tractor Supply, but like a Costco-ish version. So it's like cheaper. It's on M59. And so we stopped by there mainly because we love that store. It's a farm store. Totally a farm store.
That sounds great.
But they have a great candy section. And so I debated,
hardware stores always have
right?
Which is wild.
Candy. It reminds me of Menards a little bit.
And I didn't know Menards had all that stuff. They sell like milk and like
Nathan Mills for me down in Westland.
Yeah, but I almost got the saltwater taffy, and then I went with cotton candy, and then I ate the entire cotton candy when I got home.
And that's fine.
My kids were like, Mom, you didn't share. I'm like, nope. not even a little bit.
Sorry. Sometimes mama needs to treat herself.
Not even a little bit.
I support it.
I haven't had saltwater in forever, though. Now I need to go get some.
Yeah. In a while.
I feel like we're all going to have a little errand on our way home.
We might.
To our favorite hardware store to get candy.
Yeah, the roads should be better, too. If you guys, have you ever done a chocolate peanut butter? Yes.
It was definitely subscription.
So the chocolate peanut butter cup was in May because it was one of our best sellers from the year before. So we brought it back in May. And I want to say, no, it wasn't this Christmas. I was like, we did the Buckeye, but I think that was last Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't this past Christmas, no.
And I'm trying to think what's coming up this year. But chocolate peanut butter always sells like crazy.
Yeah.
When we have it.
Whenever, those disappear really fast.
Yeah. Chocolate peanut butter is really good. That honestly, that and apricot cake get asked for to be staples often.
Really?
People
that surprises me too.
I was curious.
You have it. That's right. I was like, Bill. And then the November box, all the cheesecakes, that was actually Bill's suggestion.
Really?
Yeah,
see, good one, Bill, because as I was packing these, I don't see them until they show up at my station. And that was another one I actually really wanted to try all of them because it sounded delicious.
The strawberry cheesecake people go nuts for. And then the carrot cake cheesecake. We used to have a carrot cake like staple.
Mm-hmm. I still have the labels for it.
Yeah. And then we switched over to 12 ounce and it wasn't a great seller, but every time we bring it back,
people love it.
People love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Carrot cake is good.
It is good.
It is good.
It's funny to see which flavors people go crazy for though. Like, if it's not the one you thought.
It's usually we like have a pretty good guess, but like Cole, black licorice, never would have guessed people would have loved that. But they did.
You know what? I would have just bought it as a joke for somebody, regardless if they would like it or not. But
we did the sage stuffing a couple years ago, I think before you were here, and that was kind of the joke thing behind it. And then we had sage stuffing on the shelf forever, but it was really good. People just wouldn't try it.
I don't think. I don't.
Bubblegum.
It's not something I would think to try.
No.
Unless I was getting it in a box like that where your investment is small, the risk is very small. To, I get to try a few more things and then you can order it.
It was kind of similar to like a lavender latte or like, it was actually really good.
Interesting.
Just sage. It was good.
I'll try anything twice.
Right? I liked it. It was one of my favorite that we've ever done.
My hubby loves the carrot
cake. I know. Carrot cake is good.
That does sound good.
Super good. So if you aren't signed up for the box, get signed up for it. They ship on the 15th of the month. We try to ship some early if we have them, but you guys are pretty good about keeping up and making sure we have the coffee in time.
Yeah.
But we're getting much better about that.
I always know that there's a specific date.
Yeah.
And because of the way Jay and I work, he's doing the flavoring and, Kevin's doing the roasting. By the time it gets to me, he and I are like, say it's the 15th is the day we need it. Well, we pretend we didn't hear that and we go the 10th.
Yeah.
And then he usually has it to me by the 5th.
Yeah.
So like... I have all this time, but it only takes me, like an hour to 2 hours to run all the flavors.
Yeah.
And then throw the decaf in there.
Well, I think the 6th is like actually the legit date we have in Logan's calendar to have it to us by. But sometimes we're like, hey, Logan, have you guys put the subscription cards in yet? And that's cool too. You guys know it's being run really fresh because it's little batches.
Small batch.
Well, honestly, everything here is. We do have a sale starting tomorrow. Should be a fun one. It's one of the ones where you like put your email in and you get a code between 20% and 40%.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
So, that is fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep. So that's tomorrow, right? Yeah, 25th and 26th.
That's fun for apparel.
And that's over.
That's an apparel thing for me. I get really excited about, like, you guys have a ton of fun shirts.
Yeah, we do.
And I get excited about coupons like that because that's the thing I have a harder time spending money on. Like, I'm going to come to you for coffee.
Right.
But if I'm going to splurge and get myself a gift,
they
30% off that t-shirt.
Our shirts are really soft too. Like
they are.
We definitely picked the shirts that we like to wear instead of like those like scratchy ones.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they were nice.
They're good quality.
Well, go ahead and get your coffee, and we'll see you tomorrow for the sale, hopefully. And have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.